Welcome back to Reason with Step. This evening I promise you that each time we talk, I'll give you a testimony. And this evening I'm going to encourage somebody, but what I want you to do for me is to like, subscribe, and share this video. When we come back, we'll talk some more and I'll be encouraging you for this video, all right? So this evening I want to encourage someone, as Isaiah 41:10 says, and let me read that for you. Fear not, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. What a promise. This evening, some of you want that promise. Some of you need that encouragement because you are struggling. You're going to begin to do something, some goal that you set. All right, you want to bake some cake and you don't know where to start. But the Lord thy God says, fear not, because I am with thee. You want to go to school like I did, but you don't know where to start. The Lord say you must fear not, because he is with you. So I started college, Yes, man, and I didn't know where the money coming from to even go through. But I fear thou not. This evening I am encouraging you to fear thou not. Because if God tell you that he is with you, he is with you. Through all the struggles, he's going to stay with you. Through all the heartaches that you might be going through even now, God is with you. He said, be not dismayed. So you might buck up on a little crossroad where you can't cross it. But guess what? Be not dismayed, because the Lord your God is with you. You are just to talk with him. He knows, He knows all our struggles. You know, feel same know we struggles. Let me tell you this. God knows every struggle that we are going to go through. He knows every corner that we are going to turn. He knows every ladder that we are going to be climbing. But sometimes we need to talk with him just to ease some of the tension and the pressure that is happening to us. I am telling you this because I tell you that I have a lot of testimony. Yes, I have a lot of testimony. There are times when I don't know where my college fee is coming from, but God, who is the provider, who tell me not to be fear not, because he's with me. You know how I know that God is with me in going to college? Because I don't have any money and doing one course and two course part-time. You know that will take you forever, don't it? So I was doing only one and two course for semesters. I believe it's up maybe about 2 or 3 semesters that I was able to do 3 courses at a time. But I was satisfied going through. But guess what? I see those persons who we went in to college together. I remember, as I tell you, I did not go into college. I did not go in young. I was old. Persons going to college in their near 40s and 40, call them old. They're old. So me old I go to college. And when me see persons I go away and I leave me with, because they could do 4 courses and 5 courses and you have to complete a certain amount of course to get that degree. Don't bother believe that you're going to shortchange college. No, no way. You can't shortchange it. But God, and I remember seeing my friends and those who I've gone in with, him going away, leave me, because out the amount of courses that they could have done at the time, they were way ahead of me. But you want to tell you what God do for me? God is so good. He's so sweet. I had was to leave the job that I was doing. Yes, some things came up where I couldn't leave to go to school, and I decided that the school come first. And I prayed to God about it. I didn't jump and leave it, I tell God, say I have to leave this job. And I left it and I went and I volunteered at a school. And while volunteering there, I as I said before too, I was a member of a youth club. Although I wasn't a youth and a community club, I joined the community club and I joined the youth club. I encourage you to join community clubs and youth clubs in your community and be active in them too. Don't just join them. Make sure that you're an active participant in those clubs, because those clubs in the long run will help you through college. Yes. And I remember joining those those clubs, and I go and I volunteer my service while going to school, because I wasn't working no part-time, doing a little teaching. And doing teaching, I tell you that I've learned a lot. I have teachers who, let me tell you, they left the classes give me, because what? By watching them, I learned from them, and I could have taught the classes without those teachers in the present. So when it comes to time for TP, I was already ready for TP. Yes, man, teaching practice, that was my pet peeve, because guess what? I got a lot of training. And I tell you, I was there volunteering and going to school. What I did though to complete my courses now, because remember me now no work again, I know that I can bake every and anything. So I think of what people would want, because I used to sell before I started to work. I used to be a baker, confectioner. So I bake candy, I bake grater cake, I do drops, all of those things that you can think of. Cakes, puddings, all of those things I can do. So I started to bake gizzard and drops and peanut cake and bring them with me to the school. And I would sell them during the days, and those that would help to pay my fare and have a little savings, so that I might be able to help with some part of my school fee. It wasn't easy at all. I tell you, sometimes it can't make it couldn't make up the school fee. But I was struggling and I was going through. At one point, I still wanted something to cover my way through school. And CSJP at the time, Citizenship and Justice, is a part of our community youth club. So they help now students in their final year going to college. But you know something? Me old, so they not gonna help me. As that me say, I am old, so I am not going to get any help from them. But listen me, man. Somebody said to me, why you don't apply? And I went ahead and I put in my application to CSJP. And putting it in, I'm saying to myself, I wasn't going to get any help. Right? But remember me telling you, no, my friend them run gone left me. So them the final courses. While me have a whole lot of course to finish with that last year now semester, and I wouldn't finish them. I would maybe have to, if I was still doing them part-time, I would maybe have to do 2 more years just to complete the courses. And I tell you, I applied for the scholarship. God said, fear not. For what? I am with you. Be not dismayed, because I am the Lord your God. I am the Lord. I am the God who is going to provide for you. I am the God who is going to make you go through. You're going to catch those who are way ahead of you, and you're going to graduate just like them, the same time as them, because of God. You know that I was granted the scholarship. You know what happened when I was granted the scholarship? I could go in full time for that my final year and complete all the course that I had left behind to do. Who could it be but God? You see, when God tell you, say, fear not, fear not. Live by the words of God. Read the words of God. Trust God. Only if you trust Him, by God's grace, you can go through. Trust Him. In all thy words, ways, you must acknowledge God. Acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. He must send somebody and say, apply, man, apply. Even when I'm feeling down, somebody else was there to say, apply for the scholarship. And I went ahead and I applied for it. And because of that, I am encouraging you today. Apply for scholarships. You are going through. You are in college. You're going through. You don't know what to do. But God says you must fear not, because I am with you. Be not dismayed, because I am the Lord your God. I will uphold you. Yea, I will uphold you with strengthen you and uphold you with what? His hands of righteousness. He tell you, say, fear not, fear him not. He say, I will uphold thee with the right hands of my righteousness. He say, I will help thee. Yes. Who we must look to for help is Him. No man, no family. First, God, them come last. Because if God said them to pay your school fee, you them can't say them not pay, because God tell them and Him will take you and will give you. He is going to give it to you. He's going to find it. He's not going to let you struggle. Alright? I am speaking to somebody this evening. God is in control. And remember, I tell you, so, every time I go and tell you about college life, I go and give you a testimony. This is one of them. This is one of my testimony. God provide the scholarship. I jumped that day when I was in at school, and I got the call for scholarship. I didn't know I could jump and scream like that, because God is with me. Fear not, because God is with thee. I end this evening and I say to you, set your goals, make your plans, chase your dreams. Set your goals, make your plans, and chase your dreams. I end with this quote again. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. So you have 1,000 miles to take. If you don't get up and start by making one step and then a next one, remember, you have to make one step first. And as soon as you make that step and continue the journey, you must reach the 1,000 miles. So the journey of the 1,000 miles, the journey of going to college, the journey of the dreams and the goals you set and dream about starts with a single step. Continue as you make the step. Don't drop off the road, because remember that the Lord says, fear not, because I am with thee. Walk good. As we meet again sometimes this week, and be good. Encourage each other. Love each other. God bless you.